Okay, y'all, that slab of rib is about ready. As you can see, it's sort of burned a little bit, but just scrape it off and keep it moving, y'all. Don't even worry about it. Like I said, when you cook, you make a little mistake. That's probably where the fire flared up on it, and you see I don't want it to cook anymore, so I put it on that foil. What I'm getting ready to do now is just simply put the barbecue sauce on and just mop it on real good. I got my hot dogs on. I had to build my fire up a little bit more, so you see right there I put some more coals. Those coals will catch up shortly, and these dogs will start cooking, and we're gonna be off this grill, y'all. So you know, like just like on the stove, you have to adjust the heat, and this is a heat adjusting type situation. This little rascal here can move. It's too hot. Yeah, not bad. It's hot, but it's not bad. Ooh, that smoke out of my eyes. Okay, now move these hot dogs on over so they can, when that fire catches up, they'll start cooking. In about 10 minutes, they'll be ready. I'm doing the one-arm bandit camera work today, y'all, right now. I left my stand in the house. And y'all, I've probably been up down. I've had my exercise for today. This is one thing good for me about barbecuing. I'm up and down the stairs at least 10 times, and I've got, what, 6 steps? 6 up, 6 down, 10 times. That's good exercise, y'all. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is go ahead and put my, y'all know I use the Sweet Baby Raisin. I just put a little bit of extra brown sugar in there. And sometimes a little bit of vinegar. So what I'm going to do with this is get this sauce on here. I'm going to get it mopped on real good while it's right here on the grill. Now I'm going to tenderize these even more. I haven't cut them to see how tender they are or anything like that. But when I get them back in the house now, so they've cooked a total of about 2.5 hours. 1 hour in the oven and the other hour and a half out here on the grill. This is a big old slab of ribs, so I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to turn it over onto the grill so I can do the other side, because I want it to glaze anyway. And I'm going to put it back in the oven when I get it in the house and let just tenderize it. Cook it, just finish tenderize. As you can see, it's cooked well on the other side. And I'm going to put me some sauce on this other side as well. And we're going to get it spreaded on like so. Y'all know we in for some good old Father's Day cooking today. These fellas are going to be excited. Oh, my other side I'm going to do is some lima beans. I was going to do pasta salad, but I settled for another veggie. So we're going to do lima beans instead of the pasta salad. We got the fried corn, so that's going to be our carb for the day. And because of all that good old broth from that turkey, y'all know I'm going to make some stuffing, don't you? Okay, all right, dressings. Well, we call it dressing. We make it good. We got to have a little bit of dressing, y'all. So we're going to have some dressing with that turkey, with that chopped turkey. And then, like I said, I saved off of just a few regular pieces of turkey, a couple of legs, and a couple of slices. I know it seems like to me one of my friends that's coming, I don't know if she likes this. Well, I know she doesn't like pork chop Carolina barbecue. So I don't know if she likes turkey barbecue or not. Anyway, I got her some turkey. Okay, y'all, so we're just going to let that sit on there for the time being while the hot dogs are cooking. In about 10 minutes, I'll be back down. So I got one more trip up and down the stairs, so we're going to leave it like that. I'm praying my fire will catch up so I don't have to light another match. But I think there's enough fire in those. Oh yeah, I can see some sparks here. I can see them right there. That's enough. Those coals will catch up in a little bit. And those hot dogs are gonna be just fine. Just fine, y'all. So that's about it for the grill, y'all. Let that barbecue sauce glaze on there, and let these ribs smoke a little bit longer. And we're gonna be done out here on this grill. I'm telling you, it wasn't such a long time. I think I've been in and out for the last almost a couple of hours, about an hour and a half, I'll say. Not quite a couple hours, but about an hour and a half I've been in and out. So when I come back, I'm gonna flip that rib one more time, back over onto the other side, and then I'll mop it one more time, and we're gonna be done. We're gonna be done. And I think these hot dogs will be ready to turn, and at that point, we will take them off the grill. Yeah, they're not cooking yet. I see that one is. We're gonna leave them alone. Okay, be right back, y'all. Yeah, the flames have kissed these enough. They're coming off. The ribs are ready to come off. And like I said, I'm gonna take them inside and get them back on there back in the oven to just tenderize them. There they are. And we're gonna get these hot dogs right off here to the side. I think I got a dozen or so of hot dogs. We done on this grill for today, y'all. So until, I thought probably won't get back out here until the 4th of July. What is that, 3 weeks? Woo! We'll be here before we know it, y'all. We thank God for today. Thank you, God, still for our fathers and our Father in heaven, most of all. Thank you, Jesus. So I bid good day to you and to this grill and to these flies that's trying to invite themselves. But I have to say though, the flies haven't been so bad today. I only seen one or two, so we did pretty good today. So I'm gonna get back inside and get these sides going, and this meal is almost ready, y'all. Okay, y'all, so I've got my kale greens in the pot. This is 2 pounds of kale greens that I've added to 3 cups of water, a tablespoon each of onion powder, garlic powder, complete seasoning, and chicken bouillon seasoning. Just add it in, let it start boiling, and of course you have your smoked turkey meat. I'd already boiled that. Just make sure you have about 3 cups of water going. I'm gonna slice some onion in on that, just to give it a little bit of extra added fresh taste. This is where I always cook my kale greens. Those onions in there just make it even better. So I think I did my second installment. That's my chicken bouillon. That's my teaspoon of complete. And garlic powder. Yeah, I got onion powder right here somewhere. But anyway, I'm going to put it as soon as I can put my hands on it. It's lurking around here somewhere. I got so many things pulled out because I got so many entrees today. Okay, we just give it a good stir. Just make sure they have enough water in them to cook them really, really good. Okay, I am going to have to add more water to these. That water's cooked out, so I'm going to switch. My lima beans, I got them on, and the reason I went ahead and cooked because for one thing, with the lima beans, I thought I was videoing them, but I wasn't. But I'll go ahead and just talk to you about the lima beans. This is like 3/4, a pound and 3/4 of lima beans, 2.5 cups of water, where I boiled some smoked turkey meat, and just put those lima beans in 2.25 cups of water in with the turkey meat, and then the same seasonings go into them. And just make sure that you have enough water because the lima beans will stick right quick on them. Okay. Hang on one sec, I gotta get more water. I need more water for my greens back there. Cause you know, sometimes when you least expect it, stuff will go ahead and stick on. Now my cookware, if you're using it properly, which is what happened to me today, I stayed outside too long when I had the meat for the greens cooking, and my meat actually burned. I couldn't even use it. But thank God, this cookware, I love this cookware. It didn't mess my pot up. I figured I could afford a $2 piece of meat that burned, but I didn't want it to burn. But anyway, I had some more meat, so we made it right. So like I say, when you're cooking, anything can go wrong, so you might as well know. That meat was not salvageable. I could not salvage that meat, so I had to go ahead on start over again. So here we go. I'm gonna cover that pot and let those greens cook for about a good hour. We're gonna have us a good old pot of tasty kale greens. So y'all hang tight. My lima beans are already boiling. And I had some lima beans already cooked. So when those get done cooking, we'll add the rest of those out of the freezer. And we're gonna have us a nice big old pot of lobster. This is a family favorite. Ron loves lima beans. I don't think I'm gonna do rice today because I'm doing that turkey dressing, so that'll be good along with the lima beans. Hold on, we'll be back. Okay, y'all, I'm back. I'm ready to put my cornbread dressing together. I'm gonna just tell y'all right now, one thing I can never resist is cornbread with syrup. When I make that cornbread, I have to cut me a piece and put some Karo syrup on it. And I'm here to tell y'all, I'm a country girl. Cornbread and buttermilk, cornbread and syrup. Whew, I'm just happy. I just had to have me a piece. That little piece I showed y'all is just the second piece I got because I already had one piece, y'all. It's so good to me. Cornbread. Now it's gotta be good cornbread, y'all. Some good cornbread, pour some syrup and butter. I resisted the butter because I made it with olive oil. It was so good to me. Okay, let's get this stuffing going. This is a 9 by 13 pan of cornbread. Minus a little 2 by 3 square that I'm eating. Now, 1/2 teaspoon of sage. 1/4 teaspoon of poultry seasoning. All this just makes it, this is all good seasoning for stuffing, or how, you know, either stuffing, if you call it stuffing, or cornbread dressing. We call it dressing. Mom called it dressing. That's what I always called it. Because most people think of stuffing, they think about the same thing here, but you use it to stuff inside the turkey. Something we never did. My mom never did that I ever recall. That was just so good. Okay. I'm adding my peppers, onions, and celery. And the last thing I gotta add is just the stock off the turkey. That broth off the turkey is what's gonna pull together and make it taste really, really good. I'm gonna throw a couple of eggs in there to firm it up even further. And that's gonna be our cornbread dressing. When you see it again, it'll look like a pan of cornbread pretty much, but it's far from that taste. So I just gotta get this mixed up real good and get my turkey stock in there, and we'll be done. I got lots of stock. I'm gonna be making a little bit of gravy, not a lot of gravy, just a little bit. I need to strain this out just a little bit. Maybe a couple of cups of turkey stock goes in there. So that's a nice turkey stock. And again, a couple of eggs in there, stir it up, and then I'll put it in the pan. Y'all hang tight, I'll be right back. Okay, y'all, everything is all mixed together. The stuffing should be pretty much the consistency of cornbread. So we got it mixed and ready to go into the oven. It's got to bake for about an hour, so I need to go ahead and get it into the oven. When y'all see this again, it'll be ready to eat. So hang on, I'll be right back, y'all. Okay, I'm back, y'all. I'm getting ready to go ahead and start chopping this turkey. And of course, you know, you got to take the bones out. Get all the bones out. Some of you just pull the meat right off the bones, lay them to the side. Now you can take these bones and you can make bone broth soup out of them. You can make some turkey soup out of them, or just broth or whatever. But this is part of what goes into the bone broth soup. So think about this. If you want to make this recipe, save your bones. If you don't want to use them right away, you can go ahead and put them in the freezer. I had done some chicken like that. I had boiled a chicken for, I can't remember what I boiled it for now. But anyway, I didn't use the bones right away, but I left them in the refrigerator. And of course, Tansy came over and she said, Mama, bones? What was this about? Bones? I said, girl, I didn't try it. She didn't know what I was getting ready to do. But anyway, I went ahead and bought my own bone broth already made. I'll home make it next time. So, all you got to do is just take this meat and you get your cooking scissors out. That's going to help you. If you don't have cooking scissors, just chop it, in coarse pieces. Make sure you get all the bones out. You don't want any bones in there, chewing down on the bones. And this is called chopped turkey barbecue. This is the same way a pig is done. They cook it, debone it, then chop it up. And I'm going to make a little vinegar-based sauce to go over it. One of the famous ones, the Scott's barbecue sauce, is very vinegary. I put a little brown sugar in mine, so mine won't be as vinegary to cut that vinegar, but it's vinegar based, in other words, and a little bit of lemon juice, a little crushed red peppers, and as you can see, this is going to make a lot of chopped barbecue. This is going to be about, I would say about 8 pounds, because that turkey was more than 8. Gosh, probably maybe 12 pounds, because I kept off the leg and the V wings, and that was it. So I probably took 3 pounds off, so about 9 pounds of more than that. 10, I can't count. I'm tired. I can't count, y'all. So I'm gonna go ahead and get this chopped up, and when I come back, it'll be all done. So we're back with the last entree. Is our French fried white corn. I've got a stick of butter in the skillet, and I'm just going to start putting the corn in there with that heat up high. And this is fried corn. This is 14 ears of corn, because I ate one. 14 ears of corn cut off, and I've shown you, you shook it, wash it, get your corn slicer, slice it off. And really, that's all there is to it. Now, I'm going to see, I don't know if this corn is going to yield a lot of juice or not, but I'm going to wait and see before I put any in there. Because sometimes it'll give off juice, and I know it's not going to need any extra added sweetness to it, because it's real good and sweet. I ate some of it last night. Oh, y'all hear the sirens? I don't like that sound. So we pray in Jesus' name that if it's going for someone, by his stripes, they are healed right now. So, we're going to put just a little sprinkle of complete in there. And I'm going to put a little bit, about a half a teaspoon of black pepper in there. Gotta have black pepper. This is one of those dishes where you have to put black pepper in it. Don't ask me why. You just do. Okay? You have to watch. Remember I told you corn is one of those things you can't be walking away from corn. You have to watch it. Because it will stick on you right quick. Get my big old spatula. I love using spatula to do this. And it takes about 20 minutes for it to cook. Keep it on medium high heat. So it'll go ahead and start rendering whatever moisture. See how it's rendering? And it'll be starchy. It'll render that starch and that moisture. So we're just going to let it continue to do that. Keep your eye on the ball when you're cooking this now. And you need little to no extra seasoning except for black pepper, now, unless you just want some extra seasoning. So we'll be right back. Okay, we're going to go ahead and finish off this chopped turkey barbecue. What I want to do here, because, turkey meat is kind of a little bit dry, a little bit. So I want the flavor of butter. So I'm going to put about a half a stick of butter in there. Okay. Say you never heard of such? You heard it first right here. Okay, so, woo, almost. Let's get this camera. Okay. it almost toppled on me. Let's put a little barrier right there. Got a little something to stabilize. Okay, so we're just gonna stir, 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 get that butter mixed up in there good. Now, I have got, I'm gonna say this is about 10 pounds, 12 pounds of barbecue. You know, you gotta count for the bones you took out. I took both of the drumsticks out for the babies. I don't know if they're gonna eat this well, but I know they eat those turkey drumsticks. So I took the drumsticks out, and I think I took the V-wing out, and maybe a couple slices. So, but most of this is this 14 pounds, probably about 2 or 3 pounds of bone. Okay, let me check my corn, y'all. We can't let the corn burn. I'm checking the corn. And it is cooking nicely. Okay, I got that corn still on there cooking. It's got about another 5 minutes, it'll be ready. Okay, so what I'm going to do next, I have mixed a little concoction to put on. You have to have that little vinegary flavor because it's supposed to mimic chopped pork barbecue, which is like, you know, you roast a pig and you chop it up. You put that vinegar-based sauce on there, which is something that is peculiar to North Carolina as far as I know. That's where I first heard of it from. So if it came from somewhere other than that, then kudos to you as well. This, to me, I like the pork. I had to cut back on the pork, and when we figured out how to make it like this, my husband used to make it all the time. It's wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. So I started making, I decided today, this is what I wanted to make for Father's Day. So this is salute to Bobby Howell. I learned how to make it from him. So this is my mixture of a cup and a half, about a half a cup of Bragg's vinegar, fourth a cup of brown sugar, a tablespoon of honey, a teaspoon of onion powder, garlic powder, and complete seasoning. Y'all know I always use that. And half a teaspoon of the chicken bouillon seasoning. So I just mixed it all together, put a little bit of olive oil in there, and I put it into the microwave and I heated it. So I'm just gonna spoon it over, and not to put too much, just gonna spoon it over like so, like this. Okay. Now you buy it in the restaurants and whatnot. As I've not had the turkey barbecue, but this is all you do, just spoon it over, mix it over, and then I'm gonna put the lid on it and I'm gonna heat it a little bit so those seasonings will go through it. And we got our chopped turkey barbecue. So we'll see you on the other side. Oh, and I've got my little pieces of skin. I'm gonna put this, and once I get it all mixed, I'm gonna chop all that skin up, and it's going right in there. So see you on the other side, guys. Thing is done. There's the turkey barbecue, the stuffing, some turkey, hot dogs, gravy for the stuffing, spare ribs, some leftover lasagna, fresh corn, lima beans, and greens for the veggies. So y'all, we get ready to sit back, relax, and enjoy this meal. This is our happy Father's Day meal. God bless you one more time to all the fathers around the world. Thank you for all that you do and all that you've done and all that you're going to do. So blessings, pray without ceasing. Keep those prayers going up now so the blessings will continue to come down. Hope you're having a blessed, happy Father's Day, and hope somebody got you a good meal on the table. So these are the fathers in my life. There's Karan, Tony.
Hey everybody, happy Father's Day.
Yeah, we're blessed to have two fathers, and we give thanks for our Father that's gone on, and of course we thank you for our Father in heaven who gives us all things. So until I decide to cook again, y'all, which will be 4th of July like this, I'm gonna say toodaloo, keep those prayers going up so the blessings will continue to come down. Pray without ceasing, do something kind for someone. Love you, toodles.
Did she say her name was Tom?
Tanya, if you don't leave me, I'm gonna get you this time. You look cute. Isn't she lovely?
Mama don't
Uh,
eat.
Can you give me some lemonade?
Yeah. Okay, y'all can
Sound
eat.
like she said Kuna Matata.
Go on, Target. Go on, go on. She come out. She thought I said Kuna Manoma. There's Elsie and Barb out there. They're conversing and enjoying. This is a beautiful day. We can sit outside today. Oh,
Oh my God, it was about 20 years ago.
Elsie, please say hey.
Hey, baby. Happy Father's Day to all the fathers and the mothers that are fathers too.
Yes, happy Mother's Day.
So he remembered
Mother's
you.
Day, Father.
So he remembered you had the royalty room.
Okay, y'all, it's beautiful out here today. We
Happy
can sit
Father's
outside.
Day, yes.
Okay, so we inside. We getting ready to eat. Calvin, say Happy Father's Day to all the fathers. Okay, that's Calvin's Happy Father's Day too, though.